Well, hello there. I'm Kim Berry, editor of Food and Drink Business. Welcome to our weekly news roundup, brought to you by Allied Finishers, specialists in hygiene and safety solutions tailored to the food and beverage industry from the floor up. First up, have you brought or even bought your tickets to Food and Drink Business Live? It's on November 10 in Melbourne. It's a breakfast forum. We have amazing keynote speakers, including Christy Carr, the CEO and founder of Bubs, Georgie Ailey from KPMG, Julia Seddon from Crest Consulting, and Jim Fader, the CEO of Eden Brew. They will all be giving their take on our theme for this year, which is business not as usual. Head to the website and book your tickets, book a table, bring your friends. Now, to the news. The CEO and Managing Director of Maggie Beer Holdings, Chantal Millard, has resigned. Millard led the company through a period of intense transformation, including a funding raise, the acquisition and integration of Hampers and Gifts Australia, and the divestment or the start of the divestment of its dairy assets. Ultimately, she was at the helm as the company evolved into an omnichannel purveyor of premium foods, beverages and gifting products. Chair Reg Ween, himself a highly regarded statesman of food and beverage, said Millard had shown exceptional leadership. Earlier this week, I headed to the outskirts of Western Sydney with our publisher Lindy Hewson. We were visiting Mountain Culture Brewery, which was founded by JD and Harriet McCready. The brewery started as the first brew pub in the Blue Mountains and within 2 years has had to open a second, much larger facility in Emu Plains. We were there to see equipment manufacturer Krones hand over a plaque to the pair as they installed the 100th model of Krones Craftmate C canning line. To give you an idea of what that means for the craft brewer, it can currently produce 2 million litres of beer a year. The Krones canning line will allow them to blow that out to 8 million. You know how excited I get about food and beverage manufacturers hitting their stride and striving for world domination, and Mountain Culture is a great example of that. Frucor Suntory has turned the first sod on the site of its $400 million multi-beverage manufacturing plant in Queensland. It should be up and running by mid-2024. And some sobering news with the release this week of Foodbank's annual hunger report. It found more than 2 million households ran out of food in the last year, and 1.3 million children live in households that are experiencing severe food insecurity. Now, while the food and beverage sector certainly steps up in terms of donations and regular supplies to Foodbank and other food rescue agencies, Foodbank Australia CEO Brianna Casey points out there needs to be more discussion and action on why this situation is what it is and what can be done about it. Perhaps it is a prime opportunity for advocacy and industry pressure on policymakers to address what is frankly a shameful reality. So with those parental tones, head to the website for all these stories and more, including purchasing your live tickets, foodanddrinkbusiness.com.au. Thanks to Allied Finishers, and with that, I'm Kim Berry, over and out.